Okay, fans, here we go. We are at the TV Arena in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Stan the Lariat Hansen against Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. Bobby, your comments on these two great wrestlers?
Well, Mr. Tony Atlas right there, Mr. USA, won many, many bodybuilding titles, including Mr. USA in the United States, X1 half of the World Tag Team Champions. Stan the Lariat Hansen, his reputation speaks for itself. Ex-NWA World Champion, which he renounced, and he's down in Puerto Rico now trying to settle a score with the Black Superman, Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas in this tremendous battle against Stan the Lariat Hansen, head first against the turnbuckle.
You know, we just seen one of the strongest men in the world in superstar Billy Graham, and now you're looking at one of the best built and strong men in the world, Mr. Tony Atlas. I'll tell you something, I saw Tony Atlas one time bench press in a professional wrestling ring, 602 pounds.
And he's known as the Black Superman of professional wrestling. And Stan the Lariat Hansen, he's one of the top stars in the Orient, especially in Japan, where he has become one of the great traditions in professional wrestling. He's there almost every year, almost all year round in Japan.
That's right, the bad man out of Borger, Texas, Stan the Lariat Hansen. And I'll guarantee you one thing, he didn't get that nickname, the bad man from Borger, by being a good boy. He'll out there and he's just going to take Tony Atlas to the limit and just see how strong Superman is.
Atlas in trouble as the Lariat Hansen attempted to hit him against the ring post. He blocks it. Look out. Wow, shoulder first into the turnbuckle. To all English-speaking fans, you're listening to the original soundtrack as these matches, these programs have been seen throughout South America and Central America.
That's right, you know, it's right there. Tony Atlas is a strong man. Stan Hansen's a cagey man. He's got to take that strength away from Tony Atlas. He's got to find some way to get that man down, hurt him a little bit, put him in a little pain, excruciating punishment, and then try to take advantage of it. There you see Stan Hansen throwing the man back in the ring, because the wrestling ring is the only place you can win a match, right there inside those ropes.
Atlas has to look out for that clothesline that Stan the Lariat calls the Lariat, which he impacts his wrestlers. Many people have claimed many times that he uses on that elbow protector, he uses a foreign object when he puts that clothesline into use.
Well, you know something, Nicholas Savinovich? That's the same wrestling hold I use, only I use it, I call it the hangman, he calls it the lariat. Stan Hansen uses his left hand, I use my right. We both have pads.
Do you use a foreign object, Bob?
Never use a foreign object in it, and I've never seen Stan Hansen put a foreign object in it. You're talking about an ex-world champion right here. Now look at the strength. Stan Hansen putting that 300 pounds right there on Tony Atlas and pulling that bottom rope up and definitely choking the oxygen out of the man. And if you want to take some strength away, some muscles, get the oxygen away from him.
Tony Atlas in trouble, and Stan the Lariat Hansen throws him to the ropes. There's that elbow right around the chest area.
That's right, Igor Savinovich. Like Stan, there he's pulling down a knee pad. He's going to drop that big knee right on the side of the head there.
And he got hurt.
That's right, Tony Atlas has got a hard head. Stan Hansen's got to remember that. That head's just as dangerous as those muscles that Tony Atlas has.
And Atlas looking for Hansen, and he's got him within range.
That's right, he's going to go back, he's going to go right down that leg where you already hurt. Now he just headbutted again, right on the knee, right on the knee.
And the fans love it here at the TV Arena in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is Hugo Sabinovich and Hankman Bobby Jaggers bringing you the actions of the superstars of Capital Sports Promotions Volume 2. And nobody brings hotter action than the World Wrestling Council.
That's right. You know, Stan Hansen was a great football player at West Texas State University, which, by the way, has put out some of the greatest wrestlers in professional wrestling. Both Funk Brothers, Blackjack Mulligan, Dusty Rhodes, Manny Fernandez, just to name a few, Barry Windham, Kelly Kaninsky, Gene Kaninsky, all those old boys used to go out there to West Texas State. So, you know, not only a good football program, but a good wrestling program also.
Well, what about Tony Atlas? Before turning pro, not only was he a great bodybuilder, but also a great amateur wrestling, competing in college, and he was a champion in many different big tournaments.
That's right, University of North Carolina. And I'll tell you something right now, Tony Atlas, you can tell that man has spent some time in the gym, but we're going to see just how much flexibility he's got right now, because the big man from Borger, Texas is going to take it to him. 300 pounds right on the back of your neck, Igor Savinovich.
Stan Hansen goes for the pinfall, 2 seconds. Atlas kicks out. Two big men in the ring right now.
He barely kicked out of that. That's right. There are two big men in there. Tony Atlas is weighing about 260, 270, being that cut up. Oh, here comes a big headbutt, Hugo Savinovich. Got him groggy. Got him groggy.
Lights out. I think now Atlas should go for the cover here. I think he's wasting some precious time here because Hansen doesn't know where he is right now.
That's right. You have a big man like Stan Hansen down. You want to take him down. You don't want to throw him outside that ring. Like I said before, you can't beat nobody on that concrete floor. You got to get a decisive pin right in the middle of the ring.
Okay, both men outside the ring. Referee has had a rough time trying to control these two gladiators, and now Hansen using
the bull rope. He's got the bull rope around his neck, Lugosevinovich. He's choking the oxygen right out of that man. That's how you take the man and beat him. If the man throws you outside the ring, then you go out there and you just grab a bull rope and you do something and you hurt him back.
Do you agree with that, Bobby?
I agree with that 100% because this sport, either you win or lose.
Wait a minute. The referee got pushed here by Stan Hansen. The bell rings, and I think that Stan Hansen has been disqualified here.
Watch the chair. He's going to bust him with that chair. Oh, no. He missed him. Right there, there's Tony Atlas taking his own bull rope, putting it around his neck, and choking him. Lugosevinovich, he's choking the man right into the people here in Puerto Rico.
Referee has disqualified Stan Larry Hansen, but things have really gotten out of hand here. Referee Ricky Vargas not in control of this match, even though it's over, and Stan Hansen loses by disqualification. He's leaving to the dressing rooms. Tony Atlas, the winner by DQ. Referee Ricky Vargas trying to control the Black Superman. There is your winner, Black Superman Tony Atlas. Let's take you immediately to our next match.